you got all this smoke over ultimately a corny ass joke. G.I. Jane 2, seriously? When other men have been balls deep in that woman, fam, this is why it feels like a work. Honestly, I don't care whether it's real or fake. It's like there was a bombing in Yemen a couple of days back, like that we're not talking about. So this is really low on my priority list, and why I put it at the front of this Halle Berry 1991 appreciation video. But ultimately, yeah, this is not a good look. No matter how many people on Twitter try to sit there and be like, oh, he's defending his wife and everything else like that. His wife has embarrassed him beyond belief. And once again, for it to be over such a corny joke, I can imagine if Chris Rock says some shit like, damn, Jada, you like Tupac so much you went and got his haircut? You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, right? More of a direct assault would garner such a response. But no. G.I. Jane 2, keep my wife's name out of your mouth. Like, bruh, this is the weakest shit. It really is, man. It really is. And like the fact that it's a slap. You grown man, bruh. If you really feeling some kind of way, that fist should be curled, and he should be just laid out. But no. It's part of all this theatrics, man. It's all bread and circus. So, guys, with that being said, on to the rest of the video.
This is your lunch. Now, you should be able to do whatever you want to with this, right? If you want to eat all of it, great. If you want to throw it away in the garbage, that's your prerogative. But here I come, the government. I get to take 40% of your lunch. And that, Lauren, is how taxes work.
I have to pose a question, my boys. Has there ever been anything quite as fine as early 90s Halle Berry? I mean, my boys, she had the sexy girl next door thing down packed. And in case you're pondering amongst yourself, hey, isn't this Boomerang Halle Berry? You're right. This is 1992 Halle Berry. In 1991, she was even better. In 1991, Strictly Business, bruh, she was even better. Playing around the way, girl. I mean, my goodness. Yeah, I know, but we're gonna get this video done. Because some of you guys, many of my audience, wasn't around during that time, so y'all don't know what I mean. Remember, you may or may not remember when her movie sold that, when her titties sold that movie Swordfish, right? Like there's this the whole big deal around the movie Swordfish was Halle Berry had like showed her breast, and it was all right, cool. You saw the still, all right, great. Basically kind of how you imagined them, you know what I'm saying? Tiny nipples. Anyways, I bring it up because, well, Miss Berry is in the news. The Oscars are a thing that really nobody genuinely cares about. The ratings are in the tank. I believe Amy Schumer, Wanda Sykes, and some other broad are supposed to be Regina King are supposed to be the host, and they've talked about having the Zelensky dude on there and everything else like that. And I came across this article on the New York Post. Halle Berry, my historic 2002 Oscar win didn't open the door for black actresses. This is written by Samantha Ibrahim. And well, the reason I'm making the video, not just to ogle young Halle Berry, but to also highlight a channel staple, how the feminine is only about more. Woof. Halle. She was still kind of fine. She like the age hadn't like really set in when she got her Oscar, while Halle had to let a white man papa to get an Oscar, and Denzel had to be crooked before he took it. Shout out to Jadakiss. But real talk, regardless. Back when these things were more prominent in the zeitgeist. Freaking she was still like she was showing her age, but she was still fine as hell. But shit, it catches up to the best of them. She's been through so many marriages and personal situations that have been made public and that we all know for that, and in no way, shape, or form helps any of us in our day-to-day lives. But regardless, she was fine as hell, and that's been notable in this country for forever. Halle Berry made history in 2002 when she became the first black woman to win the Oscar for Best Actress. However, two decades later on, no other African-American thespian has scored the prize. X-Men star 55 looked back on the evening and admitted she doesn't think much progress has been made for actresses of color. Back in those days, if you didn't win the Globe, you really didn't get the Academy Award, Berry told the New York Times recently. Of course, the New York Times. She added, so I had pretty much resigned myself to believing it's great to be here, but I'm not going to win. Cece Spacek won the Golden Globe that year for her turn in the film In the Bedroom. Something, who's seen that? I ain't see that shit. Like, I don't be watching none of y'all movies. Only reason we watch Swordfish and what was that one movie? She won it for the one with Billy Bob Thornton, Monsters Ball. She won it for Monsters Ball when she was letting Billy Bob Thornton clap her cheeks on screen. And you know what? Shit. By all means, I've tossed this out before. If you want to get over your racism when it comes to people of certain skin colors hooking up with people of other skin colors, shoot on over to the hub, okay? Watch Confederate flag gangbangs, IR gangbangs, and then you know what? Screw it. It is what it is. You'll be over it real quick. It didn't open the door. Barry continued. The fact that so she won the Academy in 2022 for Monsters Ball. It didn't open the door. The fact that there's no one standing next to me is heartbreaking. Oh, what do you mean there's no one standing next to you? Apparently Cece Spacek is standing next to you. You're both chicks, and honestly, y'all all pink on the inside. So fuck this noise. Like seriously. Like why y'all need these people validation? Like it's so weird to me. It always has been, because at the end of the day, the only motherfucker that need to validate you is you. But people who pretend to be other people for a living need other people in that living world to acknowledge and validate them as the best of the best in their field. God bless them. But once again, when we as Americans turn around, and we see exactly what type of true substance any of this is, we're just like, nah, fuck all y'all. The Swordfish star said, see, they even brought up Swordfish in the fucking in the article. Cause that was it. That was that man topped out, huh? Like that was just like when Mariah Carey decided she wanted to go full hoe. You know, I mean, we had our hot nice girls that turned out to be full-fledged whores in this country, and oh man, everybody now done jumped on that bandwagon, done jumped on that wave. You know what I'm saying? Like the nice girl always turns bad, my boys, always. Words are the icing on the cake. They're your peers saying you were exceptionally excellent this year, she told the outlet, but does that mean that if we don't get the exceptionally excellent nod, that we are not great, that we're not successful, that we're not changing the world with our art, and our opportunities aren't growing? Aren't you a millionaire? I feel like Don Draper. That's what the money is for! Last year's Oscar ceremony had two black women nominated for their performances, Viola Davis and Andrea Day. But this year's show does not have any black women nominated for Best Actress. Who gives a shit? Seriously, no one cares. Let's just go back before my battery dies. Let's just go back and enjoy sexy, sexy Halle Berry. This is how you need to remember her voice when she was absolutely bad. I mean, in the 90s, early 90s, man. It was like, this was 1991. I was literally 10 years old. And I remember. Bruh. Holly, what happened? Well, no, I mean, it's actually pretty obvious, right? I mean, shit, she in the entertainment industry. That's just how the shit goes. But 10-year-old me just, I think this is actually a pretty opportune time because there's a movie out there that the internet likes to kind of shit on called Blank Check, where this white woman with a short haircut gives this little boy a kiss, and they're like, "Oh, that's so creepy and shit." Like, I'm sorry, but the movie Blank Check was so basically ultimately supposed to be a young boy's power fantasy. And ladies, I know you may not want to admit it or not. I mean, this is something you really just don't seem to get, is that you are a part of the fucking prize. All right, and you are part of that power fantasy, and smashing as many badass bitches as possible is a part of that power fantasy. And so, like, no, just cut it the fuck out with the Blank Check hate, internet. Cut it the fuck out. Cause I'm sorry, just Halle Berry's haircut reminded me of that, and it's one of those things I could do a full-fledged fucking video on, but I'm not going to do a full-fledged video on it. Just I'm putting it, as most of my messages, I just put it at the end or something else. So guys, with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff, if you like it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. No, seriously, like, yo, she literally, like, because this is, well, like, hold on right quick, this is 1991. This is 1992. Like, that such a small time frame, right? I mean, that's just how it does it to them, ladies. Does it to you, ladies? Oh my goodness, but still, just absolutely fine as hell, though. Let's get Eddie on out of Eddie. We ain't worrying about you. There we go. So, guys, with that being said, audio and stuff, if you like to talk like this, like, go ahead, do that too. Don't be scared of yourself. If you enjoy my fantastic voice, I want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing, YouTube, and Bitchute, like, I'm the biggest fan of your boy over here. Very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notification. Get something from Teespring. Check me out, Odyssey as well. Links in the description. Actually, go in the description box and do damage. Speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, man. Like, who gives a shit about the Oscars? Enough people, and I'll probably be dropping this video tonight. But either way. Like the night of the Oscars, just like, yeah, screw it. Halle Berry says something stupid. I don't know what I'm going to title it. I got a ton of content done and ready for you guys today and for the rest of the week. Appreciate you guys sticking around all this time. And let me know what you think of all of this in the comment section, because I'm just like, yo, sweetheart, be grateful for the shit you got and call it a day. You got paid. Fuck it. More than most. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Until the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.